B-O-E-H. Sauce it up.
Welcome back to another video. Today is the 11th of June and it is a Wednesday, and I've just realized my color, like blue orange, it just doesn't go. It's like the worst color combo I've ever worn, and I don't know why I've worn it this morning, but I'm just gonna run with it. So if you see me and you think, oh, that looks a little bit weird, I know it does look fucking weird. Anyway, so this morning I woke up at 81.6, which is my lowest weight of this diet so far, which is really, really good to see. It stalled a little bit, it fucking stalled. And you know when you start like debating things, okay, we might need a food drop here. You know, I've been ticking absolutely every single box and I keep stepping on those scales and they just don't seem to be moving. However, persistence sometimes is key, guys. Sometimes you've just got to be patient with it and you've just got to keep ticking the boxes, and eventually it just happens out of nowhere. And sometimes it happens unexpectedly out of nowhere, so I'm really happy about that. I'm just cooking up my first meal of the day. We have changed our routine slightly, so I usually would have, if you followed the channel recently, I'd have my eggs, my crumpets with veg on the side, but now what we're doing is we're actually training after 2 meals rather than the 3 that I was doing before. And the purpose of that is just because we found ourselves not being as productive as what we could whilst training after sort of 3 meals. So we've gone to 2, and what I've decided to do is have my beef mince meal, rice with veg as meal number 1, and then what I'll do is I'll have my oats for my pre-workout meal. So go back to the full day of eating if you want to know and find out about everything that I'm eating at this moment of time. Found since we've been doing it, we're back from the gym earlier, it gives me another work block to do, and it also allows me to switch off earlier because we sometimes get home from the gym about 4 o'clock, we go to bed at 7, very short window to actually do stuff and actually wind down as well. It's been going really well so far. Anyway. So it's just coming up to 5 AM in the morning and this is my fucking breakfast. Now, the question I want to know in today's YouTube video is, would you eat this for breakfast? If you had a coach and they gave you meal number 1, jasmine rice, beef mince, broccoli, cauliflower and kimchi, and you had to eat at 5 AM, the question is, would you do it or not? I would, because I'm that guy, but I know a lot of people watching this would go, why the fuck are you having broccoli and veg and meat at fucking 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, you weirdo? So yeah, in the comments, let me know, would you eat this or not? I realise I'm that type of guy who would just literally just eat anything, and I've fucking done it again, ain't I? All the time, every video, every day, I do that, every fucking bloody cupboard. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, I'm that type of person that will just do whatever. You tell me to eat shit, I'll probably just eat shit. You know, if my coach told me just stick your head in dog shit in the morning and eat it, I probably would. If it got me to my goal, of course. maybe I enjoy the taste of shit. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna eat this, scram this, and crack on with the day. So. Absolutely beautiful. You can't beat a morning walk, listening to the birds, the sun coming through, fresh air. Love it. So as you guys know, I've got 12k steps to do at the moment. So what I do is I start them off early. I get out early, do majority or at least half my steps now, so I haven't got to worry about doing it later. There is nothing worse than getting like 9 o'clock at night and you've still got to get 6,000-7,000 steps in because you didn't go out earlier in the day. So get up early, get moving, you'll feel good. And not only that, you'll feel like you've accomplished something nice and early, so you haven't got to stress towards the end of the day, okay? Got some squash with me, so I drink a couple of squashes a day. Obviously
obviously I drink about 6 litres, so sometimes just drinking boring water every single day, it just gets boring, you know. You need the fresh, especially when you're dieting, you need something to freshen your old taste buds. So I don't mind if I have a client who works with me and they say, look, George, can I have a Monster or like a fizzy drink or maybe some squash? Not a problem. All in moderation is what I would say. So I've got some orange squash here just to make the drinking process a little bit easier throughout the day. But I'm going to soak this in. I'm going to walk with a nice little pace, try and get my heart rate up a little bit. Anything above sort of 110 when I'm walking is good enough for me. Get around 6 or 7k steps in, and yeah, not have to stress later on in terms of getting the rest of him. I can just prod along throughout the day, get it all done. And of course, guys, the best bit of advice I've got for you when it comes to dieting, just don't stop moving, okay? Unless your coach tells you to chill the fuck out, don't stop moving. Just keep being active, keep moving. We know if we move about more, we're gonna burn more calories throughout our day. The more we burn throughout the day, the bigger deficit we're gonna create, or weight we're gonna hopefully lose. Obviously, you need to control your calories and what you put in your mouth. Just keep moving about, simple as that. So yeah, just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking. That's all I tell myself, just keep moving. Make it harder, like just walk. Like I park sometimes further away from the shops so I can get my extra steps in. I walk down aisles that I wouldn't go down. Little things like that, they make a big difference. Got the whole crew out here today. There's one. And my son. Whoa. Gently, guys, come on. Be gentle. I need to give some to my son. You're greedy, fat bastard, didn't you? My son, come over here, my son. Right, these guys. Right, there's one. Here you go, my son. Quickly. There we go. Got you quicker. One thing that I absolutely love doing at the moment is feeding the horses. I don't know why. I just absolutely love, look, matey boy, he's just following me. Look, he wants to come on a walk with us. Yeah, I absolutely love coming to say hello to the horses. And I actually think they've recognised us now, which is pretty cool. Because I start making a noise. I go to them, nay! And they all look up and they all come running over. So I think I'm a part of the family now. And there we have it, 7,067 steps, so over halfway to my step goal. So yeah, light work. Like I said, get it done nice and early. You haven't got to fluff about and worry too much about doing it at the back end of the day. So it's 9:45 in the morning, and I've done that amount of steps, easy. I've just been prepping my pre and of course my intra workouts. So in here I have 1 serving of EAs. This is the EAs that I'm using, the Nova Farm Recovery EAs. This watermelon gummy candy flavor is actually really good. Like when you're drinking like 1.5 liters of fluids when you train, you want something that actually tastes good, not fucking chalky. And chalky, is that the right word? I don't know, like sandy is the best type of word that I can put to it. So this one is really tasty as well. And then in my little naughty boy pre-workout shake, I've got Nova Pump Neuro. I use non-stim pre-workouts rather than stim based because I just have a coffee, and to be honest with you, like pre-workouts, they don't hit me anymore like I was when I was like 18. I remember I used to take like a C4 pink lemonade pre-workout and I used to be off my tits, or back in the day it used to be like Redcon 1, but the non-stims are just good enough for me now, and a coffee on the side. And then what I do add is just 1 serving of creatine in there as well, just for when I remember. Really, it doesn't matter when you take this, make sure you take 5 grams every single day. And of course none of that is sponsored, it's just some of the products that I like using at the moment. I'm just trialing a few different things, see what I like, and so far I've been really getting on with that combo over the last couple of weeks. I always go through waves. I try something, oh I like that, then I try something new, oh I like that, and then it just, you see over the years it's fucking different shit all the time, to be honest, but that's the fun of it. I like that. Be very gentle. This is very hot, okay? It will burn you if you take it too quickly. Be very gentle, okay? Gently does it, gentle Mengi. Oh, wow. You did amazing. Well done. You did so well there. See you soon, guys. Daddy loves you. We'll be back very soon, and we will go to the park, and you'll have so much fun, and we'll throw loads of sticks, and we'll throw loads of balls, and we'll chase probably loads of squirrels and ducks, and maybe have a good shit on the floor. See you later, guys. Right, motherfuckers. You know what time it is? Gym time. Hate saying goodbye to the dogs though. They just look at me and just like, where are you going? And I know in like dogs' lives, I know this is completely random, for every like day in their life, it's like a week in your life, if that makes sense. When you think about you go to the gym for a couple of hours, that must be like 12 hours for them, you know? Which it makes me extremely upset and feel like I'm seriously have some sort of attachment issues to the dogs, which is, I don't know, to be honest with you, when I retire from all this sort of shit, I want to be in Thailand. I want to be setting up a fostering place for abandoned dogs. That's my goal. I want to be like this Nile guy that I've seen on Instagram that looks after dogs.
basic rhymes.
Sorry, I got to turn that off for copyright reasons because I won't make money on YouTube. And, well, I don't make money on YouTube anyway, but if I can make fucking 10 quid, we'll be, yeah, I do, but nothing outstanding, unfortunately.
Yeah, £1 million per month.
Yeah, could you imagine that? Like, what would you do with that money? Like, I would need advice on that. Dog treats, yeah. Dog treats, and like I said before, we went into this bit, like I would set up a dog shelter in Thailand and just yeah, we were speaking about that earlier actually. That's something that we would do when we eventually retire from all this sort of malarkey that we are doing. Chest and back, like I said in the previous video, we train in earlier, so it's 11 o'clock in the morning right now. Been going well so far, would you agree?
Yes.
I recorded this a few weeks ago, but I'll go through it today. I'm going to do a bit of a rawer video and sort of break down things in more detail for you guys so you can learn and take things into your own training, but same fucking rules apply. We've still got numbers to beat, we've still got things that we're going to do, we're still going to train hard, give it a roll, and that's the main thing. I've been listening to like Trained by JP, like SoundCloud things lately, and it's just like, do not fucking miss. Like, it's weird because I'm listening to people like scream and shout in the gym and I'm doing my sets, but it kind of gives me like a weird urge of like, fuck yeah, like go for it, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
when you listen to
your
like,
environment,
yeah, like you've been listening to, what's his name, Eric Thomas?
E.T. If you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
Like that shit is a bit weird, isn't it? At the same time, like, it does motivate you.
I think sometimes like it's needed. I've always found that during prep times and during like dieting phases, that's what I need.
Yeah.
I don't like music. For some reason, like I can't listen to music. I'll have my headphones in sometimes and not listen to absolutely anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes just someone shouting at you and telling you that you can is what's required to push through this last set.
Yeah.
Especially when you've got that like fighting urge and dieting phase to be like, oh, I'm just going to rack it there because I'm tired.
Yeah.
And then you hear someone tell you, do not be a little bitch.
Yeah. It's like, okay, well, I'm just going to fucking send it then. Yeah.
Like, if JP does it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, it's like, I'm going to leave the gym today and I want to look back and reflect upon it and go, did I give it my all? And every single time I'm going to answer yes. I'm just going to give it my all and just give it my all and give it my all. And that's what's going to lead you to making some great progress in this game.
I actually put on my story the other day that I imagine not being called out. I imagine being at the back of the stage and not being called out when I'm especially like edging towards the back end of my sets, and I'm like, this is the rep for like first place, this is the rep for overall, this is the rep for the pro card, and then I just keep on going until I fail, and that's a really good way of
that's a good. Remember, I did I do that with you?
Did that
I did
with
that
me
for you
in my prep, and that's how I kind of latched onto it, because it was the hack squat, Cybex hack squat, and you were like, this is for third place, and I was like, fuck, I don't want third place. And then you're like, this is for second, and I did one more, and then you're like, this is for first, and I was like, yeah, I got that. And he was like, now this is for the overall, and I was like, fucking
this is for the British finals, this is for the pro card. Just goes on and on and on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to today's session. It's been going well. Obviously scale weight has dropped, so obviously trying to retain numbers as best as I can, but don't overthink it, okay? Just, you've got your numbers, your logbooker tells you what you're capable of, and this is why I love logbooking, because I have days and moments where I look at that and think, fucking hell, I've got to do that today, like really? But my logbook reminds me, oh shit, you know what, I can fucking do it today, and that's what I sometimes love about the logbook. And sometimes it goes that way, sometimes it doesn't, but you know, you just keep going, you keep giving your best. So let's fucking get stuck in.
Trying to get rid of all these rats like it's pesticide.
So guys, I've got two pieces of advice when it comes to this prime chest supported rope. I love setting up the exercise like this, so I put 75% of the weight on pin number 3 and 25% of it on the middle pin. What that's going to do is it's going to overload the lengthen position, so the stretch, and it's going to drop off nicely in the shorten, so I can contract my back. And obviously our muscles are our weakest when they're under the stretch, so it makes sense in terms of the resistance profile, and this is the beauty of these machines. The second tip is, if you are using anything that is chest supported which requires you to adjust the pad or the seat, write it down in your logbooks or your notes, because what that will mean is that every time you come in you can have it consistent. Because I'm 5'5", someone who's 6'5" is going to have a completely different setup to what I am. So for your benefit, remember to log this so you know it's consistent every single time. Let's fucking get into it then, Georgie boy. This is a complete random one, but why do fucking people bring their vapes into the gym? You've got your fucking phone, you've got your car keys, and then you bring your vape. Like, fucking hell, really? Literally makes no sense to me. What, you're gonna fucking smoke in here? Which wouldn't surprise me, like an intra fucking workout vape. Like, your vape's in the car at home, just doesn't make sense, bruv. Warm up on this. I've made sure my grip is good. I've made sure that my setup is right. I made sure that my seat position is good. I simply do one rep on this because I know what I'm going to be doing for the working set, and this is just a feeler for what's going to come. So warm up sets, preserve the energy for when it's needed rather than wasting time on things that aren't needed, and that's the biggest mistake a lot of people make. So just simply one rep on this and we'll get fucking things going. So come on, Georgie boy, time to fucking work, mate. Time to get big. And also remember guys, progress is progress regardless how small. So we're gonna add on a 1.25, see if we can progress it. Okay, easy work, Georgie boy.
Sauce it up.
I think I have found my new check-in spot because the pose room is good, but the lighting is a little bit sharp in some areas, and it's sometimes difficult to actually show you what I look like without too much time, basically. So I'm just going to show you what we look like here. It's pretty good lighting. I'm going to show you where we're at. Like I said, new low this morning, which is great. Don't feel leaner. However, obviously I might look at myself and go, actually, you know what? And sometimes actually on a note of that, like when you have a scale weight drop and you don't notice the difference, sometimes it just simply requires just a little bit more time. I often find that it either goes two ways. Number one is exactly what I just said. Scale weight drop, not much change. Or number two is you notice your visuals change, but you don't notice the scale weight drop. And sometimes in both of those situations, all you simply need to do is just give it a little bit more fucking time. Just trust the process, because it will eventually catch up. It's always the case. So yeah, just a little reminder, if you're getting too caught up with the scale weight or too caught up with the look, give it a little bit of time and I promise you things will start responding. Also, I want to give you some relax shots because we don't fucking walk around like bodybuilders all the time. So this is what I look like, just standing there relaxed. Not too bad. So guys, I really hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please support the channel and drop it a like. It really does help the channel grow, gets recognized to other people who may want to watch these videos and find them useful. And as well as that, it allows me to know that you guys enjoy the videos. So I'm gonna leave it there. I will see you guys throughout the week. I've got a few things that I've got planned in terms of recording. We're going to be recording a podcast as well this week for the Born to Chat Shit podcast, which is down in the description. And of course, anything, I always flag this up, anything you guys want to see, please don't hesitate to drop us a message on Instagram. And if you're interested in coaching, then of course, links in the description. All right, guys, I'm sending you my love. I'll speak to you in a bit.